So today I'm going to give you a few tips on how to make and buy commissions. I've seen too many people on both sides getting upset. So here we go. I also do have a cold, so if I sound weird, I'm sorry, I feel like I'm dying. Okay, this is a serious no-no. Unless they're a big, well-established artist, the chances are that they're underselling their art. Every single artist I know, without fail, has started out with prices way too low for what they're selling. People forget that art takes practice, time, energy, and other resources. It can take years of practice before someone gets good enough to sell their art. If you say garbage like,
"What do you mean you're selling a 3D full body render of my great aunt who no one's seen in 20 years with a fully detailed background for £2? Such a rip-off."
then you need to get in the bin. Also, top tip for artists, get payment first. Or, if you're not comfortable with that, at least get half. Don't do anything until you see the money. I know, it sounds really greedy, but some people will take the art that you've just worked hard on without paying, so try to prevent it. Watermarks are a good idea, but also payment first. It's a good idea to base your prices off the current minimum wage of where you work. If it takes you an hour, you charge an hour's wage. Also, to all the people who are offering exposure in exchange for art, it's not an equal exchange. You don't go to Tesco with a trolley full of food and tell the guy at the till,
I haven't got any money, but I will tell all my friends where I got this affordable hummus from. You're welcome.
Offering to shout me out in front of your 3 Twitter followers is just like that, because there's no guarantee your followers are going to buy hummus or a commission. Funnily enough, we're not offering commissions because we have enough money. Most artists are struggling and exposure doesn't pay the bills. Seriously, if an artist says they don't do NSFW, don't ask for it. If they don't do gore, don't ask for it. The chances are the artist has a commission sheet that lists everything you need to know. Don't be a dick and expect them to make an exception for your furry porn. And, for the artists, if you aren't comfortable with the subject, don't draw it. If you don't think you can draw it well enough, don't accept money for it. Don't say you can draw something if you can't. This works both ways. No one wants to pay £20 for your lovingly drawn stick figures, unless they do. Talk to each other, people. If you ask for commission prices and then ghost the artist, you're bad and you should feel bad. Trust me, I know social anxiety. It's hard to say, "I'm sorry, I can't afford that right now, thank you for your time." But not doing so can hurt the artist. If they're waiting for your commission because you haven't told them otherwise, they could be doing something else. Just a quick, short, no thanks would make everything just a bit easier. If you do want to get a commission, it's nice if you have a reference or something in mind before they start. It's much easier having an idea of what you want and expect, so we're not fumbling around in the dark. And for you little artists out there, you also have to work on this. Let people know that you're open for commissions, but don't expect hundreds of people to want one. Don't get disheartened either. Be prepared. Have a price list with examples and be ready to answer any questions. Talk to your customer, because that's what they are, even if it is just a friend. Set a deadline and a timeline of when you expect things to be finished, and if there are any issues, let them know. If you want to send the sketch or full thing for approval, watermark it. They get the unwatermarked version when they cough up some money. However, you can set a limit to how many adjustments you can make. You don't want to be stuck in a loop of sending them work and having to change small things. Let them know, I can do 2 adjustments if you need it. Also, update your commission sheet with examples as you improve. No one wants an out-of-date sheet, and you might lose customers if it's not your best work. In conclusion, don't be a dick. That's it. And use your brain. Special shout out to KDsketch, who did the voices in this. She does storytime animation, as well as lots of useful tutorials. I've put her links in description, and please subscribe.